All right, well, we are here with Axel Merckx, the team director for Trek Livestrong. Axel, a year ago at this time, you were sort of taking on this role as a first-time team director. Can you talk a little bit about what a difference a year makes, 12 months later, your comfort with the position and the squad?
Well, I think that's exactly what it is. I think the comfort level is much higher. I feel more confident, and I've been 1 year as a director. At least now I know where I'm going at, especially the races. I think we've had already a great amount of success with the team last year, and we're going to try to build on that to hopefully being even better this year.
Can you talk a little bit about the sort of the feeder system from the Trek Livestrong team into now Team RadioShack? We saw Bjorn Seelander. He was the rider who sort of graduated up the ranks, the American rider, I should say. Talk about your input on the decision making, your conversations with Johan, and how that takes place.
Well, that's exactly it. We're trying to accommodate, facilitate the transition between junior or early U23 ranks to the Pro Tour team, and we're going to try to do that every year on 1-2 riders. I mean, the more riders I can bring up to the Pro Tour, the better it is for me. But I think it's an honest conversation between me and Johan, and we talk about the assets that every single rider have, and then he's looking into exactly what he's looking for at that stage of his team, and then I think we come up with a couple names that will make the most sense for next year.
And so in the conversation that you had with Johan about Bjorn Seelander, what were the attributes that you told Johan, this is a rider who I think would fit on the team?
Well, I think first of all, Bjorn is a rider with great potential. I think he has lots of margin still to grow, and I think he'll be growing even more with the RadioShack team. He's a great rider. He's an all-round rider. He can time trial. He can climb. He's not slow in the sprint, so he can do a bit of everything, and he's good at a bit of everything. So he's just I think the older he's going to get, he's going to find his comfort zone where he really is going to excel in, and hopefully being a great asset for the RadioShack.
When you look back to 2009, it's easy for an American journalist to think that Taylor Phinney's win at Roubaix was probably the team highlight, or the highlight for you, but I'll let you answer that question. What was the highlight of 2009?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's definitely the Taylor winning Roubaix. We were expecting Taylor to have a great race, or we were hoping Taylor to have a great race, but to be able to win it, the first shot, being one of the contenders, but for sure not the favorite, and the way he finished the race and the way he mastered the race, and also I gotta say the way the team handled the race all day long I was really proud of my team that day, because we really did the perfect race, and Taylor was able to finish it the perfect way also.
And last question, objectives for 2010. What do you hope to see this team accomplish in the next 12 months?
Well, I hope to, being able to come back next year and say that we won Roubaix again, but I want to try to build a little bit more in the U.S. also to achieve a few results more in the U.S. And we're going to go to Europe probably one more time, and hopefully have a successful campaign for the second races that we're going to do there. And if I can provide another 2 or 3 riders to the RadioShack for the year after, I think my mission will be accomplished.
And long term, are you thinking that you'd like to be directing at the Pro Tour level, or are you pretty happy with the developmental team?
No, I'm happy what I'm doing. I think it really suits me, especially at this time of my life. I really like working with the young riders and trying to scope and look for the young riders, and it's challenging because it was a brand new world for me, especially in North America. But I like it, I enjoy it, and it gets me in touch with different people from all over the world that advise me and try to propose some riders to me for the next year. But I think for now, I think I'm pretty comfortable with what I'm doing right now.